Good morning. Today we're going to tear out this old floor from my trailer and install a new floor in the trailer. If that's something you think you might want to see, stay tuned because that's what we're going to do today. Good morning and welcome to another Memphis Monday, Memphis Monday 210. Haven't started this job yet, but today we're going to replace the wooden deck on my trailer, and I've never done it before. It looks like a pretty straightforward job, and we're gonna kind of learn how to do it together. So let's knock off the chit chat and get to working. Here's the trailer, and this is the wood we're going to try to fix it with. I'll go ahead and take this wood off the trailer and put it aside, and I can show you the shape the trailer's in. This stuff is crazy heavy. We'll take a look at the moisture content. When you first look at this, I think maybe it might be okay, but you can see that it's totally shot. And I think most of the boards are like that. Now I'm going to try to take this tailgate off. And if you've ever done this before, that'd be a good time to tell me how to do it. Okay, I got the left side. The other one here. Well, I've got it down. Now I gotta figure out how to take it off. What I figure is, they put the thing on here. There must be some way to get it off. Well, here's my theory. This side here has a little, this side here is solid at the end, this is open down here. So there must be a pin that comes out of this one, slides into this one. So I can probably just take the whole deal and move it this way, and it should pop off those hinges. Now a guy can use all that fancy spray oil and all that stuff. But my advice is to get you an oil can. Now it looks like these were originally held in place with some kind of a self-tapping screw. I know this won't work, but we're going to try to pull it out anyway. We're not going to use self-tapping screws. They use those self-tapping screws in the factory because it's much faster. Like you don't have to pre-drill anything. The best thing to use, in my opinion, I've never done this before and I have an opinion. Isn't that funny? Well, it may be funny, but it's still my opinion. Best thing to use is these hot dip galvanized bolts. I got the chainsaw off this thing. Puts up a fight. Let's cut one of these boards out and see what happens. Now my theory is I'm not going to have to worry about these fasteners, because if I cut these boards and give myself enough prying room, these boards should break away from the fasteners. That's my theory. I got you in here close so you can see if this theory works. Yep, these are self-tapping bolts, similar to these. What they are is they got machine threads on them. They got a hardened drill bit on the bottom, so you drill them through the wood, and then they drill right into the metal. I'm not bad mouthing. They're still in the wood, and the wood has failed, so it must be okay. My plan is to break these off if I can, and not try to unscrew them, because with any luck I'm going to be able to drill straight through my new wood into that metal to put my carriage bolts in, and I don't want to have to drill from the other side. Yeah, that's going to work good. Some of these bolts are kind of coming out. I don't think they're totally unscrewing, but they're at least coming out part way and then breaking off. Remember me showing you that little self-tapping screw? I don't remember doing it, but I apparently repaired this thing at one time. Can't get that one out. That one broke off. 10 years ago, I replaced this board here rotted out, and I replaced it with this piece of treated 4x4. When I installed it using these 3-inch coated deck screws, and they're still in perfect condition. I might never use that. It's still in good shape. This old deck's may be coming out easier than I thought it would. And that's actually good, because I hate to think I was taking it out too soon. It should be just crumbling in my hands. And it pretty much is. I got this one holdout board here. Not holding out too bad. I'll clean up our demo mess, and we'll get started at replacing these boards. Now, I've talked before about standard sizes and how important it is to think about the size of your project when when you're building it, so that you can utilize the standard sizes of wood if you're going to be using big box wood. And this isn't something that I thought of. This is just common knowledge. For example, when they built this trailer, they built the frame exactly 10 feet and a half an inch so that they could use these standard 10-foot 2x8s in here without trimming them. Because these 10-footers usually are about 10 foot and a quarter. And when they designed the trailer deck here, they conveniently made the deck exactly wide enough for 8 of these boards to fit in here without ripping. To tell you the truth, I've been having trouble with my drill bits. I just ground this one down a little bit. Let's see if I did a good job. Well, I need some new drill bits, or I need to learn how to sharpen them better, because that was not pretty. And these bolts go through. I've kind of chosen to show you the kind of the hard one here, because I got to reach up under this lip to get this on. So instead of those little 3/16 inch self-tapping screws, we've got a row of 5/8 carriage bolts. Now the number of bolts I'm using is 5 per board, 2 down at this end, 2 down at the front end, and then right here in the center, a little bit forward of this time, I've got a row going out down through there, just one. And I didn't dream this pattern up. This is the pattern that was on the original. I just copied it. Now I'm installing the last of the 40 bolts we had to put in. Stay tuned. Now we're going to reinstall the whatever that is, the back fence here, on the that we took off, the ramp. Deal is, a friend of mine asked me the other day if I would be willing to fix his trailer up. He said he needed a new deck on it. And me being me, I didn't want to tell him. I never worked on a trailer before. But now I don't have to tell him that because we're experts now, aren't we? Putting some grease on these hinges. Now I guess I need to load up the old deck in my new trailer, haul it off the dump. Here's our project for Memphis Monday 310. We tore out the old trailer bed, replaced it with new lumber, treated 2x8s, 10 feet long. We replaced the factory fasteners with hot dip galvanized bolts. We learned how to put on this tailgate. I've had this thing for 16 years and never had that tailgate off. Alright, overall I'm pretty satisfied. Alright, that does it for Memphis Monday 210. It looks like from the number there we're fixing to wrap up the season here, year 6. We got one more project next week, and then we're going to do a one of those year in review things for Memphis Monday 312. We'll kind of show a little clip of all the projects for the year. If you ever want to know how to do a trailer bed, a wooden one, now you've seen somebody do it. Overall, I think it went okay. Alright, so like and favorite and share, and make sure you comment. I always read the comments, so try to remember to comment. And don't forget to be back here next week for another exciting Memphis Monday. Thanks for playing along.